Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the second-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Bringing it out, it's Adams. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Alabama's offense has the football first here today. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Tackle made after a big gain. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the back now goes in motion. Using his legs. It's Haynes. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. So Arkansas's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
That's caught. It's Anthony. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards and a first down for the Hogs. And Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that could distribute the football. Ryan Mallon, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
Now it's second down here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Boy, the speed of this back is impressive today for Arkansas. And they've had some big-time backs that have played in Fayetteville. Darren McFadden, one of my favorite players that I ever saw play in the SEC. Felix Jones with speed on the outside. And today, this guy's showing what he can do.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. That's reeled in. It's Anthony. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Catch made by the tight end. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First and goal now, a chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. In the red area, it's Jackson. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
You know, when the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack.
Football knocked loose in the backfield. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Looking to pass. It's Green. The pocket breaking down. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush, back-to-back sacks. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He knocks this one right through.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Caught in the backfield. It's Law. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Tight end makes the grab. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Alabama getting set with their 1st and 10 now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll hand it off. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Pressure is coming. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Looking to throw. It's Milroe. The pass is caught. Brought down at the 46. Good enough for a 1st down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. It's a quarterback keeper. Has the 1st down, still on the move. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama.
What an extra dimension to this offense when you can pull a quarterback design run and not just pick up 5 or 6 yards, but a big gain and a touchdown. This guy is special.
So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the 1st quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. 1st down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to pull it down and run. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The game moves the ball to the 39, and it'll be 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down. We're going to throw the football. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And they get set now to try the PAT.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. They'll run it from the gun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now fourth down coming up. They bring the punter onto the field now. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side. This crucial play. Punt team ready to boot it away. Running it back, it's Anthony. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. The pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Can he get there on the ground? Brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking downfield. It's Green. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the Razorbacks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's going to take off here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Snags the quick throw. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. That's why he's a dangerous scrambler. The quarterback says, I'm just going to end this scoring drive right here. I'll do it myself.
Yeah, and everybody's covered downfield. The defense has done a pretty good job of containing the offense. The problem is this guy's creativity. I don't know, maybe put a spy, a linebacker on him to try to mirror him when he takes off the scramble.
Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Scanning the field. It's Milrow. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Did he take it all the way? Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hogs.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
And the point after is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Adams. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So it's first down, but then just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, for many, this is the best conference in all of football. And the first half of this SEC championship was filled with excitement and incredible pageantry. And you know, in a day where the spread option and air raid are the offenses of choice, how nice is it to see the 3 yards and a cloud of dust approach? Although we've also seen some runs go for a lot longer. Physical offensive lines coupled with great backs is like a throwback to the olden days, and that's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the much-anticipated conclusion. SEC championship.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Already a 2-possession lead here. Let's see if they continue to call it aggressively and try to put this defense in a bigger hole. And they get the second half started with the running play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Grab down the middle. It's Haas. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Razorbacks. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
BAT puts them up 17 now. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Alabama offense back out of the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offensive at 33. The offense starts with a short field. Back to throw. It's Green. And the completion made.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. The fact is, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in, and he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's incomplete in the back corner of the end zone. Hey, hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And he knocks that one right through. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. They bring him down after a short gain there. The gain makes it second and medium. Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. It's a shotgun run call. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
It's a run to the left. Oh, look at the quick cut. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. To the air, it's Milrow. Defense is coming after him. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. So after the incompletion, it's second down. They'll run it here. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They've got the lead, but had to settle for a field goal last time out. They love to find the end zone here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Trying to find room. It's Jackson. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Caught over the middle. It's Sategna. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up a first down for the Hawks. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
So Arkansas has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here's the 2nd down play. Back to throw. It's Green. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's looking to scramble. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there, and now it's a 4th down call. The Razorbacks will look to convert here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down. And the Razorbacks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
This defense just cannot get off the field. A long march moves on. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Arkansas. Still no answer for this offense. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk. He is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. Quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. To the air. It's Milrow. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown. Tied. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Not much the defense can do here. Time to just kneel down and take the victory home. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, you can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.